Hello witches. I wanted to do a video on the use of some kind of bodily deprivation techniques for spiritual awakening and why that kind of thing is important to do on a regular basis in preparation. It's like training your body to be able to have the stamina and the endurance and the training necessary to get to where you're going. If you study a lot of the archetypes or myths, usually the hero or the goddess or whoever's going before one of the gods to ask something or give a request or get back somebody or whatever their quest is, along the way they have to fight battles or they have to give up parts of their defense system. A lot of times it's like they have to leave something off along the way until by the time they get to where they're going and what they need to do, they're very weak. They're in a weakened state. They're naked before the god or goddess. And there's a reason for that, because you have to be of that stamina and that quality. You have to be of that degree of courage and valor and training. It's not something that just anybody should engage in haphazardly or on a whim or without proper training. Because it's, in the spiritual realm, there are all kinds of forces and beings, and especially when they're not at the level of where you're going, they want to bring you down. They don't want you to get higher and better and to that place that, they're not able to even approach. So when you want to approach to ask or request something, you have to show that you're willing to sacrifice and work hard to get it. And it really it says something about the kind of person that you are, that how badly you want to achieve what you want to achieve. And it also causes you to rethink along the way, really if you're on the right track and if this is really what you're meant to do or want to do, if you are really truly devoted and why you're doing it. Some people may not ever get to the finish point. Their enemies, if they're too weak or not quick enough or not smart enough, then they're not going to ever get there. And that means that they didn't have what it took to get there. So the more I, structure that kind of a discipline, it's really teaching me why it's so important. Because, as you get to those higher places, there's friends and there's enemies, and you want to bring your army along with you. You want to have your back covered, So I just wanted to talk about that and how, especially in ceremonial magic, and like Hermeticism, Kabbalah, they really emphasize the fact that you have to be diligent with your body. Your body is your vessel. It has to be trained. If you're eating all kinds of crap and poisoning it and everything, you're going to not be in this kind of tip-top physical shape to endure. That's why regular fasting and regular cleansing and that kind of stuff is important, so that when your body has to do it, it quickly knows, okay, it's in this mode, and how to be awake and alert during your time when you can't feed yourself, sleep, or whatever. A lot of people you see just after staying up late, much less staying up for days, they can't even think straight or function. So you really have to train yourself like a soldier trains themselves to be able to be, at that level where at a moment's notice you can respond when you have to, and even in that weakened physical state. Of course, your enemies, if you're going into like the underworld to win back somebody, of course your enemies want you to be weak, and they're going to make you give them all your stuff that's going to defend you. But you have to be stronger than that. You have to be able to be naked and show your courage before you're going to get what you want. All right, guys. Blessed be. Bye.